Hey, Sinead.
What's up?
What's wrong with your shirt?
Are you serious? You couldn't wait like 5 minutes? Did you not hear that new trend where people wear their shirts inside out and backwards?
Crisscross will make you jump.
That's
The
right.
daddy Mac will make
That's
you.
right. I'm gonna
Were you
just take my
born
hair out.
before or after Crisscross Jump came out?
I don't know, what year did it come out?
Let's see. Because you're young. Are you 30 yet?
No. Thank God. Why did you say
That's
it like
a
that?
burn.
Why did
No.
you say it like that?
What?
Are you
No.
30 yet?
Well, are you 28 yet?
Yes. Thank you.
Oh, okay. All right.
Thank you so much.
No, wait, hold on.
Joshua, how old are you?
I'm 39 years old.
Okay, so how old am I?
Oh, that's right, 29 years old. That's right. We were separated by 10 years.
Yes.
Forgot about
10
that.
years and 7 days. Well, 10 years minus 7 days, right?
Yes. Right. I think it came out like, I'm trying to pull this up. Hold on. Rapper Chris Kelly of Jump, he died?
I don't know who we're talking about.
So you ever seen Criss Cross Jump? You know that song?
Yes.
Okay. Well, Chris Kelly,
Is the main guy?
he of Criss Cross, he died.
1992.
1992, the song came out. So
When
like,
in 1992?
I just said 92.
just said 92.
Well, I'm born in January, so chances are I was alive.
You were alive during Criss Cross, make you jump. Well, because back then, like as soon as that came out, they were wearing their clothes backwards, okay? Because that was their thing. It was crisscross.
Mm-hmm.
So they wore
Yeah.
the shirts backwards, they wore their pants backwards,
yes,
everything.
I do. I have seen this.
Okay. And if you've ever tried to put on pants backwards, Sinead, very uncomfortable.
I can imagine.
It's not comfortable at all.
I mean, I don't have any junk in the front, so like I don't know what that must feel like, but I can imagine the chafing is not pleasant.
No. And you should never trust a man that doesn't wear underwear. Really and truly. Like that. If you wear jeans and you don't wear underwear, you have a death wish for your
I feel
ween.
like if you are not wearing underwear as a full-grown adult man, then I immediately judge you.
Yeah.
Because I know that, like, as a teenager or whatever, boys are gross. Like,
Yeah,
they're disgusting.
Absolutely trash humans.
Yeah, like, disgusting. So it's totally fine, but to accept. But as, like, an adult, you're supposed to care about things like that. If you don't care about the status of your skin sensitivity on your junk and your balls, then I don't have any words for you.
I think I have maybe.
Oh, is this a new angle?
Well, we have other cameras,
You guys
Sinead.
just debuting new angles?
Yeah, we're just throwing them on you. What do you think? You like your angle?
Oh, fantastic.
Kaika, did you notice when you go to the bar cam, it still has the moon from yesterday?
Yeah, I just know. That's why I got rid of it.
That is so funny.
The only couple times in my life that I've accidentally had to wear jeans with no underwear, and everybody's like, "What, did you poop your pants?" No. Okay. No. I like went to jumped in a pool and I didn't want to wear wet underwear. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like forgot and then I had to wear it. And it's still like to this day, the most uncomfortable thing. I mean, I remember coming home and Amanda's like, "How long have you had no underwear?" I was like, 4 hours too long. Like immediately, as soon as you put on jeans without underwear, it is the most uncomfortable thing.
Yeah.
And any guy that does it and says it isn't is a liar. Kingsport Cow says, "I don't wear underwear during the summer, so F off."
Okay, but are you wearing soft pants?
Yeah.
Are you wearing yoga pants?
You're not wearing jeans during the
Are
summer.
you going commando while wearing like canvas shorts or like brand new Levi's jeans every day? Because if you are, then
brand new
I don't
Levi's?
know what to say.
And
I'm talking about that denim that doesn't stretch.
That den is in.
The real denim.
oh man,
What real denim is supposed to feel like. It's like literally the hardest. It's like burlap.
oh my god! Like when you go to Gap and you're like, "These are awesome. What are these
Yeah.
stretch pants?" And then you go to Levi's, you're like, "Ugh."
Dude, I have one pair of jeans that is my size, but it has taken me like a month and a half to break them in because they do not move. But they look so good. Like once they're
just
on,
uncomfortable.
it's just such a vibe to have like that real thick denim on. But you gotta say a prayer before you put those on. And if I'm like bloating on my period, forget it. I tried to put them on like a week and a half ago, and I was like, uterus says no.
I drink so much water in the morning that I put on jeans and they feel very tight. And I'm like, and Amanda said, "We just don't drink a lot of water in the morning." Like, why do you think I get up and pee immediately after every show?
Yeah, for
Okay?
like an hour and a half.
And I cinch that belt and then for an hour. Sinead.
It's like The Niagara Falls.
Yes.
That's what it sounds like in here. I mean, the insulation's not like terrible, but it's not great. But Josh will literally have like such a steady, strong stream.
It sounds like we're in like a spa like lobby.
It really does. Like, and that's like the Zen fountain when you first walk in, you know? Like it's like a sound bath. It's like when people put on noise at night so that they can fall asleep. That's you peeing. It's
So my
so
pee is white
loud.
noise.
It is. It's so loud. I've never heard anyone pee like that.
It's a
It's a
babbling
very
brook.
healthy pee.
Well, thanks. At least there's something in my life that is healthy. It's from wearing underwear, ladies and gentlemen. No, I think I was when I moved to New York. I started drinking a ton of water. I also weighed like 30 less pounds, and it's because I figured if I drank enough water, I would feel full because I didn't have any money to buy food.
Oh, that's funny.
So
I was like the
yeah.
opposite. I was like, if I just drink alcohol, there's so many calories in that somehow in my head that made sense. I was like, the
Do the math.
calories will fill me up because I didn't waste calories on food.
No.
I'm putting it towards alcohol.
Yeah.
Oh man.
all I had for like literally a year in New York was bananas and peanut butter, and I was like 158 pounds. I was svelte, Sinead. I had abs with a plural. Now it's just like a stomach. It's an
I have
ab.
abs, but like it's the last thing to go, I think, you know?
Is it?
Yeah, because I've had abs since I was like a teenager. But it's like muscle memory, you know? So as soon as it's gone, then I don't know, I'm gonna have to start working out.
I'm gonna pull up. This picture might take a minute to find, so this is really good stuff. But you did mention alcohol, Sinead. Okay, so the title of the episode is Sinead refuses to drink at 9 a.m. Why? Okay, I'm just asking you. Okay, so this is our new sponsor, Boones Bourbon. Okay,
Yeah.
Tyler Boone came on the show on Monday. He's a very, very talented musician as well as a bourbon maker.
Nice.
Okay. Check him out on YouTube. He has two amazing, like he just did a concert. It's fantastic. His stuff is awesome. You'd love it. It's like Americana, bluegrass. Like it's hard.
I
Like
love
he's a
that.
rock star.
I love
Now,
that.
This bourbon is 117 proof. So yesterday,
Can we be honest here for a second?
Yes.
I never know what that means. Never know what that means.
it's very strong.
If it's beer, if it's whiskey, if it's Cabernet Sauvignon, I'll drink it.
Oh.
But I don't ever ask questions.
Okay. Well,
You know? I'm like, is that twist off? Am I in the mood to get trashy tonight? And then if it is, fine.
Sure.
If not, then I know it's going to be a good night. This is not a twist off.
it is a twist.
I mean, it's not a like metal twist off.
Yeah, no. Listen, 117 proof is 58.5% alcohol by volume. Now, like Everclear is 100. It's like close to 100%. I don't know exactly what Everclear is, but that's like grain alcohol. Did you ever ride the grain train?
I've definitely had Everclear. It tasted like ass.
No, yeah. I mean, if in college you just throw it in a cooler with Kool-Aid mix, ice, and water.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, I have vague, probably very messed up memories of like Mountain Dew or like something blue.
It's the Mountain Margarita is Everclear and Mountain Dew.
Disgusting.
Yeah, it's not good.
Every once in a while, though, I do like a good Mountain Dew. I do love a good dew.
I'm with you.
Every once in a while.
Yes.
People who drink it every day, I'm like, whew, let's talk. But not because I'm like, you're disgusting. I'm just like, I'm worried about you. You know?
Agreed.
But I don't know why Mountain Dew got such a bad name.
I think
People say it's disgusting. I'm like, actually, are you just saying that because you think that that's what everybody thinks? Or like, taste it and tell me you think that this is disgusting.
Yeah, because it's green. It's actually pretty good. But I'm with you. Every now and then, the occasional Mountain Dew does it.
I keep cutting you off with random things.
No,
I'm so sorry.
that's what this show is.
Okay,
Sinead.
one
It's
more
the
thing,
Positivity
one more
Report.
thing.
Go ahead, hit it.
You know what soda is criminally underrated?
Hold on. Okay. I'm going to go with Dr. Pepper.
No, I don't like Dr. Pepper. I'm sorry. And I actually don't like Dr. Pepper. I just don't like the
Sugar.
taste.
Okay, what do you got?
It's been around for forever. Squirt.
Okay. Now, we know why Squirt isn't as popular.
Why?
Because like
Tell us
Dr.
why.
A little doctor told us.
Yeah, we can't say it on the air. We had a funny story before the cameras rolled. Here's the thing. Squirt, yes, very underrated. You ever had a whiskey squirt?
I've had it all.
It's so bad.
You know what's a really good underrated one?
What's
What?
that?
Dad's root beer.
Dad's root beer is
Oh,
quite
I mean,
good.
I love
root beer.
I love cream soda.
Oh,
I love cream soda. I'm still thinking about whiskey squirt.
big.
Yeah, I love cream soda, like the old school ones, and I love ginger beer. Like there needs to be more
Ooh.
accessible ginger
Yes,
beer.
yeah.
I mean, my go-to drink is
Bundaberg?
obviously a whiskey ginger.
Yeah.
But I don't even discriminate against ginger beer. Like if it's ginger beer, I will drink it and I will love it.
There's the one, I think it's Roots. It's a green bottle. That one's not very good.
Of the ginger ale or
Ginger
the root beer?
beer.
Of the ginger beer. Is it kind of like ground tasting? It kind of tastes like the ground?
A little bit.
Like how the ground
Yes,
smells in
yes.
the morning.
You know
I know
that
what you're
one?
talking about.
Yeah.
But that just means that the ginger's really like actually high. But oh my God, I love it. I love ginger beer, ginger ale.
Okay.
But yeah, no, Squirt. Squirt's so good. They didn't know that we would all be a disgusting human race 20 years later. But that's been around since I was a kid. I hate vodka. I never drink it anymore. But back in the day when I could handle it, vodka squirts were the best.
This is the best.
God, we really are children, huh?
We are.
Category.
Kingsport Cal chimes in with the super chat. Thanks, Kingsport Cal. For Sinead, I would wear underwear all year long. I agree to disagree, though. I'm a commando guy. Also, boxers or briefs. Sinead, I know your liquor.
Oh, briefs, 100%.
Briefs?
100%.
I wear. How about boxer briefs? Like the tighter, but they're
yeah,
briefs
if I had to choose out of all three, it would definitely be boxer briefs. If I had to choose between boxers or briefs, then I would choose briefs.
Right.
I don't like boxers. I can't really explain them. Just the idea of things just swinging around. It's really interesting having these conversations with guys because like I can poke fun at my boyfriend for all these things, you know, like what's going on over there? Like it's so different remembering that like I have to step out in the world and then be a lady.
Yeah.
Which we all know that I am not.
The boxer briefs is what I started wearing when Amanda and I started dating. I was still a boxers guy.
Was she like, you got to make the switch? That's every girl ever. If a girl ever says like, no, I like your boxers, she's lying to you.
She's a liar.
Trust me, she is lying to you.
Yes, so I'm trying to find this picture of me with abs. To show the people that
Is
I
that
at
what
one
you've been
point
doing?
had abs. Yeah, because it's in high school. Okay, it's ridiculous. Because my
Abs
mom
are
sent
really
it to me. She's
easy
like,
to
"Do you
get
remember when you
back.
had abs?" My mom sent me that.
Abs
It's
are
hard.
really easy to get back. Everything else
Okay,
is much harder.
What? Tell people how to get the abs back. Real quick though, this is the positivity report. 15 minutes in. Well, welcome to the Good People Association. If you've never watched before, I'm Josh Macuga. I'm your host every single weekday, 9 a.m. Pacific. This is Sinead Vries. She's here every Thursday, as many Thursdays as she can be here. She is here in studio hanging out. One of my best buds in the whole world. We used to host a show together, became quick friends, and now we hang out all the time here. We rarely hang out outside of
It's
here.
true. It's very true.
But when we have hung out, it's always been a good time. Am I right, Shinasty?
Absolutely.
And so tell the people how they can get the abs. This is high quality information you're getting here on the Positivity Report. Sinead's going to tell you how to keep your abs or get them back quickly.
Abs, you have to stretch every single day. That's like number one important. But stretch, not just like I'm stretching like I do before a workout. Stretch your stomach muscles, which is like laying on the ground, doing like a seal, like all the ones you don't expect to. Yes, that one. All the ones you don't expect to have to do before a workout, right? You like stretch out your like a lot of your leg muscles, your arm muscles, and you maybe like bend side to side when you work out just to like loosen things up. I mean, like stretch till it friggin' hurts. Like really stretch your stomach muscles. And then after that, just do like, for me, it's like if I manage to do sit-ups like 3 times a day, morning, noon, and night.
Okay.
And I take it down. So like maybe I start at like 20 sit-ups. If I'm like real out of shape, 20 sit-ups in the morning, 20 sit-ups in the afternoon, 20 sit-ups at night.
Okay.
And then just keep going, do as many as you can. And literally I feel like within a couple days, you can start to see a different change. Every other muscle in my body, I can't figure out how to get the same sort of fast results.
Okay. So I might debunk your thing.
Okay.
Real quick. Now,
Go for it.
I like the stretching idea. Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody that I played a lot of sports. You played a lot of sports. Okay. I also think that abs are genetic. Okay.
But that's what everyone always says to me. But no one else in my family has abs.
Really?
Yes, but everyone else in my family is very muscular. So,
Okay.
I mean, I definitely do believe that, like, that's genetic for sure. But in abs, and I don't know, like maybe my little brother does.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I haven't looked at his abs anytime recently, but I don't know. I don't know anyone in my family. And it's kind of weird for me because I do not work out. It's starting to show in a lot of other places, but I have consistently maintained.
Like how you put your shirt on?
Yes. I am getting stupider. I have consistently maintained a 4 to 6 pack.
Okay.
And like sometimes they'll go away and sometimes it'll be like a 4 pack. But as soon as I start doing sit-ups, and a lot of people like sit-ups never work. They just don't work, blah, blah, blah.
They work for some people.
But it's consistency and making sure your muscles are really, really loose.
Okay. So someone who popped this in the chat said, Lisa Melanson, sorry. Keep your stomach flexed all the time. Focus training. Okay, I like that. Now
I have definitely done that. You know, I'm like,
no, I'm doing it right now. I'm all the time. Because if I didn't, I'd just be like,
Doesn't that feel so much better though?
It does. It really does.
Don't you just love like unzipping your jeans after a big meal?
You kidding me? It's like the greatest thing on the
Dude,
planet.
you know how I can't even explain to you the look of judgment I get from my boyfriend after I do that. Like when I say I am a boy, I am a boy. It's really bad. I have to work on it. But I'll be like, ugh! Like unzip my jeans and sit back. And he'll be like, you've never been hotter to me. And I'm like, I'm sorry.
So I've been in my life have been a great fluctuator of weight.
Yeah.
Okay. So in high school, I would play golf all summer long and not really swim much. And then golf season ended around end of October, beginning of November, when you couldn't play golf anymore in Pittsburgh because it was too cold. And then I'd jump in the pool and lose about 20 pounds, like in a month.
Right,
because it was so much exercise that wasn't just golf, which is, listen, you have to walk the course, but it's not the same kind of exercise, right? It's why I have these shoulders, Sinead. It's all this swimming that I did.
Yeah, you're shaped like a V.
Yeah. And so when I was swimming, God, I'm going to find this picture, Sinead. So when I was swimming, like I would lose all the weight. Then I got to college, right? The summer before college, my freshman year of college, I was at the gym like every day because I was like, I'm going to impress girls in college because
Duh. So you like popped your Lacoste polo up, put your flip-flops on, put your hat on backwards and walked out the door.
No big deal. What they don't tell you at Penn State is like it's never warm, so you can't really take your shirt off until you actually like meet a girl and you go and she's like, oh wow, you but that rarely happened. I still had to like impress her with my face, Sinead. Okay. So that obviously was like, all right, not bad. Okay.
You're so mean to yourself. You are a very attractive man.
Okay, thank you, Sinead.
You're welcome.
So then we started pledging the fraternity.
Oh
right?
boy, yeah.
And you can't work out. Like you barely have any time to do anything besides school and pledging. So put on a little weight, little snug.
Plus all that beer you were drinking.
Oh my, beer and rum and everything. It was
I've seen
every
Old
night.
School.
Yeah, it's a lot of.
I didn't go to college, but I've seen Old School. I know how it works.
We did keg races. Races.
How did you not just throw up all the time?
All the time.
Really?
There's a lot of puking.
That is disgusting.
But
I could never go to college.
I don't have I haven't puked sober in gotta be 10 years.
You better knock on wood.
I don't puke that often.
I hate when people say that. I've only ever thrown up once from being drunk in my entire life.
Really?
Well, you know I'm a metaphobic, so.
Oh, right.
And I literally, like, to this day, will, like, always think about that and be like, remember that time you threw up when you got drunk? So anytime anyone's like, wow, Sinead's hammered. Like, in my brain, I'm still not that effed up because I refuse to throw up.
Yeah.
Again. I can't believe I did it that one time.
Right.
I threw the whole pillow away, I remember.
I've never thrown up in bed or on like a carpet. Do you know what I mean? I've made it to the bathroom, and like, and then I'm done.
Oh, see, but I was blacked out. It really wasn't even my fault. It was a CBD cocktail's fault because I hadn't even drank that much. And everyone else was drinking CBD cocktails, but I just had a really, really effed up reaction to it. I drank as much as I would any other night going out, but I just don't think that CBD should be in everything, okay? If you want to put it in your bath salts, in your bubble bath, in your lotion for God knows what reason, do it. But don't put it in cocktails and don't put it in coffee. Yeah. Who wants to drink CBD-infused coffee? Like, I don't understand.
I will say the CBD thing has totally, like, confused me as well.
Unless you're at a professional who's doing it, like straight from a cannabis dispensary who also sells like CBD, and they know what they're talking about and they know the dosage. Because how the hell are those people supposed to know how much to put in alcohol? I don't get it.
I've drank in like CBD alcohol and cannabis beer, and I've been real messed up. I don't do well with cannabis or CBD. I don't know.
Well, I just think mixing it is it's risky.
Yes.
You know, it's
Yep.
really, really risky. But I knew I was messed up because I felt very different when I was like, oh my God, I got
Yeah.
roofied. Like this is awful. Like I'm sure I got drugged, but no, I just had CBD cocktails.
Every time I have weed or anything like that, I feel like I have been drugged. I agree.
Yeah, it's
All
weird.
right. I'm gonna
Did you find it?
No, I'm going to keep going.
Do you want me to find my app pictures?
All right. So, but here's the thing. I'm a great fluctuator. So then college, then I got back in shape. Like my end of freshman year, beginning of sophomore year, I got back into shape. I was feeling really good about myself. Went and lived at the beach. You know what I mean? Like I
Where?
was kind of South Jersey, New
Oh,
Jersey.
wow.
It was like not the Jersey Shore part of the Jersey Shore. Like,
Well, I've been
the
watching
fish
Real
funky.
Housewives of New Jersey, so I'm learning lots.
They're North Jersey.
They're
Yeah.
funny.
They're
I love them.
What, did you just start getting into the Real Housewives? Like, what's
Only
going
of
on?
New Jersey. I've watched all the other
Bless
ones.
you.
The only two I haven't gotten into,
Bless
bless
you.
you, are the East Coast ones.
Okay.
Jersey and New York.
Got
I
it.
used to watch New York off and on, but I'd never really watched Jersey. But I started running out of reality shows. I literally have watched every reality show, I think. It's really bad. I need new suggestions, honestly. Reality shows, podcasts.
Found it. I'm going to
Mitchell's
send it
versus
to.
the
I'm going to send it
Machines.
to Ikaika so you can pull it up on screen.
You found your app picture?
I found my app
Dope.
picture.
I'm excited.
Okay, so it's downloading. That's how little I look at it because I don't want to look. Because my mom sent it. She's like, "Remember when you had abs?" I'm like, "Fuck off."
Your mom said that? Oh my God, I
Excuse
love
my
her.
language. I apologize. Yeah, my mom's the best. Okay, so then junior year, I start dating this girl who my brother. I'm not going to say her name on the thing. My brother was like, "That was your great love in college."
That was
okay?
your what?
Your great love in college.
Aw.
Okay, so I had a crush on her since freshman year. Like we dated on and off throughout all of college. Okay, so I walk into a fraternity party. It's like 2 weeks into spring semester, fall, and I see her making out with another dude. It was like her ex-boyfriend. So I went down a bit of a depression rabbit hole.
I can
Okay?
imagine.
I was a little bit weak. Love this girl. Punched a hole in a wall. Still have the scar on my hand.
That's why you punched the hole in the wall?
Yeah. Wow. So I'm just sending this picture, and the title of the email is abs.
That's funny.
So then I found The Sopranos. Had never watched The Sopranos before, and I also found out that the deli next door every Tuesday had 2-for-1 meatball subs. So I would eat both of them by myself,
Oh my God.
and I was drinking like lager beer only, Yingling, like a lot of Yingling. And I didn't go home for Thanksgiving, and then my parents showed up for my brother's graduation because it was my brother's victory lap semester. And my dad looked at me, he was like, "What have you been doing? Look at yourself." And like I had a suit that I hadn't put on since like I got to college, and it didn't fit. Like it was so tight around my body, I couldn't get the button fit, and the belt, like I couldn't button the pants, so I just cinched a belt as hard as I could.
You were just like a human meatball.
Human meatball. I didn't look like myself so much that I had a picture of it. My buddy was like, "Yo, who's the fat guy that's hanging with your brother?" I was like, "That's me, dude." He's like, "What? Holy cow!"
Oh my gosh. I think that's
No.
normal though. It's like especially wait,
Oh,
you took
oh.
it away too fast. I didn't get to study it.
I'm gonna put it on.
I'm just kidding.
So then I go to Italy, right, for my semester abroad.
Yeah.
Lost all the weight because you're walking everywhere, you're
Right.
exercising.
And the
like,
foods doesn't
food,
have preservatives in
correct.
it.
All the stuff. We were just drinking like shots at bars, you know what I mean? And we were drinking wine instead of beer because
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
The small is an actual small, the medium's in regular medium.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah, I know. It's always sad, right? When you go to another country and you realize like you feel so much better. Okay, so you lost all the weight.
So lost all the weight, came back, kept that weight off for a couple years. Moved to New York after college, like kept the weight, worked out, did all this
Right.
stuff. Was living at the beach, so you kind of like wanted to look good, all that kind of stuff. Moved to New York, have no money, lose like 20 more pounds. It's like my
Wow.
comfortable fighting weight is about 170. Right now I'm about 180. Okay. Then go to New York, lose all the weight. My parents came to visit me in New York. My dad's like, "Do you need something? Do you like?"
You're like, are you never happy?
My mom was like, "Doesn't he look great?" My dad's like, "No, he doesn't look great. He looks emaciated. This is a real bad scene." Then I moved to Los Angeles, and I'm like, "I got a job at a restaurant."
Oh yeah. I mean, I told you I worked
Real.
at Bottega Louie, right? When I first moved here.
Bottega Louis,
those-
good.
Those mushroom fries, macarons, and beignets.
The macarons. All right, the Ikaika Shively, the Hawaiian hunk.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
What's going on with your sideburns in this picture?
Oh yeah, I had sideburns in high school. But
Who
see,
did you think you were, Wolverine?
well, I grew out a bunch.
Teen Wolf?
Like then you shaved it all off for the championship season. But
What
there,
is up with swimmers doing weird things like that?
we're weird people. But see,
Did
I had
you
abs.
dye your hair too?
Oh yeah.
I used to hate that.
Yeah, I had blonde
Yes,
hair.
I see them. 1, 2, 3, 4.
See,
Questionable 5 and 6.
5 and 6. But see, that's the genetic thing. Is I could never get a full 6-pack. I could get the top 4, and then it'd have like a solid bottom
Well,
one.
I
So it's
have
like a 5-pack.
After my C-section, then that was the hardest because I haven't really ever gotten back a 5 and 6 because
They slice you open. Amanda got it.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a real thing. Did you watch it? Because Nils watched my C-section. This is serious dark stuff. They did not put a screen up in our room. Have you ever heard of anybody ever doing that?
Did you have your surgery in communist Russia?
That's literally what I was like, is this a joke? Like they just started doing it. And I, at that point, looked at Nils and he's looking at me and I said, just look into my eyes. Because what are you going to do at that point? Tell them to like stop and go get a screen? You're just like, okay, like you're already in this. Just keep going. He saw it. He saw them take like my intestines out, put it on the table, take the baby out, put the intestines back in my body.
Nope. No, Amanda had this sheet up. I walked in because they prep her, right? And then I walk in, and she's like, what did I look down there? I was like, you think I'm looking at that? You're out of your friggin' mind.
What did I look like?
I get scared walking out of the bathroom.
Yeah. I literally was like, don't look anywhere else other than the whites of my eyes. Like, that was, like, literally, and when I talk to people, they're like, they're not supposed to do that.
Yeah.
I'm like, why did they do that?
I don't know. It's insane to
Maybe
me.
they thought we wanted to see that. They clearly didn't know who we were as human beings.
Sammy Lee and Mendoza pops in. My husband has seen my insides. Yeah, I couldn't do it. I know. And Amanda's like, what about for the next baby? I was like, whoa. Okay, we're 10 weeks in here. Let's ease up on the clutch on next baby situation.
Yeah.
She's like, will you look the next time? I was like, no. Sammy Lee, my husband has had that 4 times. LOL. Yeah.
Seeing the C-section?
The insides. Thanks to everybody in chat. It's a very lively chat in here. Daniel M says, you wash, what do you say? You wash a towel on that board? Oh, yeah, it was... Listen, if I lose about 25 pounds, I can get those abs back, no problem. Yep. They'll pop in.
I feel like your weight has even fluctuated as long as I've known you.
Yeah.
But it's still stayed within the same, 20-pound range.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Where am I now, Sinead?
What?
Where am I now?
You want me to guess a number?
No. Where do you think I am on the fluctuating scale? Like, do you think I'm healthy, or do you you could lose a few? You
could lose a few for sure, but I think that you are very healthy. This is why I'm one of your best friends.
I know. It's the best.
If
Sinead will come in. Listen, I just had a baby 10 weeks ago. I haven't worked out much.
100%. You didn't have a baby.
I did. We own a child.
I'm messing with you. I'm totally messing with you. I'm not that type of woman. Trust me, you know that. What was I gonna say? I think you're 100% right. I think genetics is definitely part of it. Mm-hmm. There is absolutely nothing wrong. Some people cannot lose weight.
It's
and
hard.
You should not try to lose weight if you can't.
Yes.
I think everybody could be really healthy and tone their bodies. Doesn't mean you're going to have protruding muscles or abs. Yep. It just means that your actual body mass is going to be at a healthy balance. That's what I mean. So I know, just because I know your body so well, that sounds so weird, but I know you so well that I can tell when it's a healthy, or not.
Well, here's the thing: is my family has decent metabolism, right?
Yeah.
I'm Italian. Italians by nature are supposed to be a little bit bigger. Like there's not Italians are just kind of like a bigger people. I don't know.
Yeah.
We have curves. I got a fat ass. My dad told me we played basketball.
Yeah, you do not.
I kind of have a fat ass. My brother's got a fatter ass.
Does he?
But Ben is my brother fluctuated for a minute. Now he's back down to being skinny. I got to get back on the Peloton again. If I don't get, I get 40 to 45 minutes of workout a day if I try. But with the baby, we're just trying to figure out
that's
the
a
balance.
lot. That's a lot. And also I'm of the firm belief that if you want to work out, work out. If you don't. Yeah. Otherwise, you're never going to enjoy it. You have to be in the right mindset to work out. Otherwise, you just end up hating everything,
No.
And then judging yourself.
Totally.
That's why it's don't even get started. I'll be like, I'm not working out today. I don't want to do this.
I'm with you.
Then sit your ass down and be happy.
If my workout could just be walking 18 holes a day.
I wish I could just garden for a workout.
Right? That would be amazing. I hate working out. I've hated working out since I quit swimming. I hate it.
Me too.
I'll just work out in front of the TV for a while. And man's like, you know how long you've been working out? I was like, no, I just kind of lazily do stuff.
Yeah, I ran in the Junior Olympics, and having to run up a flight of stairs stresses me out.
See?
I just like it's. Some people just really don't like working out. I am one of those people.
Why do you think I look like this? I hate working out.
It's the worst.
It's sad because it's like
worst.
people keep trying to come up with new ways to work out, but what about the workouts for the people who hate
it.
working out?
Right.
There has to be a better way.
I know. Like, I love playing sports. If I could just play sports all the time and work out. But now I got a bad lower half because of all the sports I played when I was a kid. Like, I have
So
a
do
bad
I.
left knee,
I have a stress fracture in my lower back.
bad hips,
Yeah, so do I.
terrible ankles. I mean, I've told you, walking on a golf course when it's quiet, my brother's like, what is that sound? I was like, those are my ankles.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, oh, swimming, it couldn't have been bad for your body. Yeah, because you go in the pool, you hang out, it's like,
Yeah.
oh, it's a total body workout. Try swimming 35 miles a week.
Yeah, no, I also that just like gives me like heart palpitations.
Yes.
Also then like if I played soccer for 10 years and I ran cross country and I did all these things, what makes people think that as a 29-year-old I enjoy running?
No.
Like they're like, "Oh, so you must run a lot." I'm like, "No."
No.
Are you freaking kidding me? It's not like you're going
Out
to
of
the
your
pool
mind?
and doing laps.
Yeah.
It's like that was a dark time in my life.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
People are like, oh, so do you love to swim? No.
Yeah.
I hate it. Do you know why? Because it's like severe PTSD.
Yeah, it's like PTSD.
As soon as you get in the pool, I'm like, I
As
can't
soon
be
as
here.
you hear that gun go off,
Ugh.
I would be like, why am I doing this? I'm going to quit. I'm going
Yeah.
to quit. I'm going to sit down. I'm not
done.
going to do this. Just running takes me back to a very like intense pressure
Yes.
place in my brain.
And my dad ran, like you, ran track, cross country, through high school, through college, and to this day has the worst back on the planet. He
yeah, I
has
have
to
a really
get,
bad back.
because, you know, first of all, you at least had like shoes that weren't socks.
Yeah,
right.
that's
Back in
true.
the day, my dad, they just ran in the worst shoes possible.
Like how they used to play basketball in Converse.
Converse.
Oh, that always blows my mind.
No wonder when I met Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the poor guy was like leaned over. Well, he's also 7 feet tall, so it's really tough on the human body.
Yeah.
He played most of his career. He played basketball in Converse.
I can't even go to Disneyland in Converse.
No, it's
my
really
feet
hard.
are wrecked the next day.
Do you know how turned on I am by the Good Feet store commercials?
The Good Feet store?
Like, I'm like, I gotta go to that. Because every time, like, oh, the Good Feet store has changed my life. This woman's
What
like, I
is
couldn't
that?
like it. They make those custom inserts for your shoes.
Nils just told me about that because
We should. Do you want to go? Should we shoot a bit where we go
should.
and
but
do it?
I thought they just send it to your house.
Oh, is that what they do?
It's like doing the aligners. They send it to your house, you step on a piece of foam and you mail it back. It's way better for people like us.
We should do this.
We should do this.
Yes.
I have really bad feet. I never ever show my feet on camera ever. If
Okay.
I always try to avoid if possible. So whoever started that WikiFeet page, thank you. That you ruined my life. Also, celeb WikiFeet. It's like 4 pictures. I'm like, how the hell did they find these?
I would like to apologize, Sinead. I've been taking pictures of your feet
Disgusting.
at public events.
I
She's got sandals.
I hate my own feet so bad because Harrison's foot thing is genetic. I was born with club feet in both of my feet. Harrison only had it in one.
Look at his hammer toe.
Dude, you have no idea.
Let me see your feet.
No, absolutely not.
Let's see the feet.
No,
Come on.
no, I need to mentally prepare.
Show me the feet.
No,
Listen, if somebody chimes in $250 in the super chat, we'll see Sinead's feet.
$250.
What is this, an OnlyFans now?
250. That's what my deep set fear of my feet is worth to you. Just kidding. If somebody came up to me on the street and was like, "I'll give you $250 for me to show me your feet," I'd be like, "All right." Ridiculous.
Sorry.
I can't believe you're pimping out my feet.
I apologize.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't care. But yeah, I have horrible feet. I was born with club feet, and I didn't have any of the corrective things done to my feet that Harrison did. Obviously, Harrison's had 2 surgeries. So while every doctor in the world said his was the worst case they'd ever seen, having it in both feet had really screwed up the way my feet end up growing. And now they're all messed up, and I hate them. They have like weird growths coming out of them.
I mean, I know my feet are going to get bad because not only did my feet, my mom, like on my mom's side, everybody has bad feet, but also on my dad's side. So it's like I'm going to be cursed. That's why I keep seeing these Good Feet stores. I'm like, I want to get 3 or
need
4
that.
inserts for all
Also,
my
I'm really
shoes.
flat-footed. I don't have any arches.
Me too. It's real bad.
Nils always like, is that you clomping around?
We're
I was like,
clompers.
Are you a clomper
I'm a
too?
clomper and a shuffler.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
so am I.
Oh, dude. So we lived in that apartment for 12 years,
Mm-hmm.
right? Now, when I lived there at first, I was with my good buddy Paul Fiore. Okay, then he moved out about 5. Then I lived with Rob Lindo, and then I lived with this girl. Then I lived with Amanda, right? So when Amanda moved in, nobody had even said anything to me. She's like, "How do your neighbors like you?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "You walk around this place like you are Frankenstein. It's just like." You want something for breakfast? And I was like, I can't control how loud, because I'm a heel walker.
So am I.
Right?
So am I.
No, like, I used to make fun of Christian Harloff because he's a toe walker. Did you ever notice that?
He's a toe walker?
Okay, so here, Ikaika, can you pull this
God,
camera
funny.
out a little bit, the big one that was on the bar, and I'll show you how Christian Harloff walks.
Wait, I can. Does he walk like he kind of leans forward, right?
Yeah, he's a leaner.
Yeah, I can kind of picture it in my head.
So I used to make fun of him because there's two types of walkers out there.
Yeah.
Okay? Or three. There's three.
Nils is a toe walker.
Toe walker.
It's like he's.
I noticed that at David Griffin's wedding. He's a toe
Did he-
walker.
Who Nils?
Nils.
Yeah, he's like
Yeah.
a gazelle.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, how do you do that to your body?
Okay, so there's three types of walkers out there, and I used to do a stand up bit about how people ran on stage because there's some people out there that just like you
Should
shouldn't
not run.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got your me who's just like
You marching?
no, it's just like I walk with my heels first, right? That's
Yeah.
why. Okay, then you've got Christian Harloff who's a leaner,
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
And then you've got these people who go like
Yeah.
you know, the outwalkers.
Yeah.
I don't know how their knees and feet, because those people that run like this, look, that's a real scene.
100%.
Now the people that walk on their toes usually pretty fast. The people that run with their heels first, because that's why your knees and your back hurt, because you were a heel runner.
Really?
Yeah.
I need to know all these things.
Because like if you notice, like when I try and run fast now, I intentionally try. I don't know why I'm running fast from anything, but like my cousin challenged me to a race at a tailgate 2 years ago, and I try and like intentionally be on my toes. Because if you notice, like a sprinter,
Yeah.
first of all, their legs
Their heels like never
touch
touch
the ground.
It's like just the balls of their feet to their toes.
Boom, 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 springing off.
That's wild.
This has been an episode.
Speaking of speed,
What do you got? Oh yeah, do you want to see this?
Yeah.
So we went to Six Flags on Monday, and Kaika has this.
What is this?
This is X2.
Oh my God! This is like this is by far the craziest roller coaster in the world. How are you holding this camera?
He's a legend. It's unbelievable. The camera twists. It goes 360. He doesn't have to do anything. It does it himself. How crazy is that? He's just giggling. This one was terrifying. Because here's the thing. I'm
Have you
scared.
ever been on X2 before?
Never.
Are you serious?
No, it's my first time.
Honestly, it doesn't. It doesn't matter how many times you ride X2. It always feels like this.
Oh my God.
And you're on the outside too.
Uh-huh.
Dude, that is so funny. That takes me like it I know that feeling because
Mm-hmm.
I love roller coasters. I have a heights thing, so
Yes.
I'm the one that's like at the going up and Nils will be like, "Are you excited?" I'm like, I'm so excited. Like I won't open my eyes until the roller coaster like goes. I also have a lot of fears though. So.
Yeah, well.
But the X2, I mean, obviously,
Man.
being in Chicago, having Great America, and having
Oh, do you guys have a Great America there?
yeah, we do.
wow.
Having it's called Great America.
Is that a Six Flags park?
Six Flags Great America. Yeah, you,
okay,
like
that's what I thought.
what is the one in California? Magic Mountain? Six
Yeah.
Flags Magic
there's a
Mountain.
Great America in Santa Clara too, but that one sucks.
Santa Clara.
Is there really another Six Flags in California?
There's a Great America in Santa Clara. It used to be Paramount's, now it's Cedar Point, and then there's a Six Flags Discovery Kingdom in Vallejo, which is really cool because it's a zoo too.
And
They have animals.
there's a Six Flags in like Texas too, right?
Yes.
Yeah, there's
Kings Mill, I think, in Virginia.
I think there's at least 10 in the.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
I always forget about the other ones. But yeah, Raging Bull was like the big one, and it was at the time that I was riding it. I don't think this is the case anymore, but it was the tallest roller coaster, and it was like 300 something feet or whatever. But X2 is like another level of. You can't even explain the feeling on it. Oh, you know what? There is a Six Flags in St. Louis, and they had this ride called Mr. Freeze, and it goes forward and then it does the whole thing backward
Yeah.
again, and you go in with like your hair in like a ponytail, and when I came out, I swear to God, I looked like Chewbacca. Like it was unbelievable. I couldn't
Oh, man.
believe how messed up my hair had gotten.
Mike Rod Fishing Legends says there's 2 in Texas. Okay, David Taylor does make this point. We've said it on the show before. Cedar Point in Sandusky, Ohio, is the goat.
Is that not a Six Flags though, right?
It's not. It's like it's its own thing. Okay,
It's
I
owned by
went.
Cedar Fair.
Yeah, we went there as a family when I was like 11 or 12, and it was a little busy because it was summertime, because they only opened in the summertime.
Yeah.
We went on a weekend, so we didn't get as many roller coasters. I was also a little bit more scared of roller coasters back then.
Mm-hmm.
I had just kind of like broken my cherry at Kennywood, which was the roller coaster, the amusement park in Pittsburgh. We had the fastest roller coaster in the world for a minute. It was called the Steel Phantom. Now it's like colored like a Steelers, and I think they call it like the Steel something. I don't know.
Oh, that's funny.
But at one point in the world, we had the fastest wooden roller coaster. It's called the Thunderbolt, right? And then they had to slow it down because somebody got thrown from it back in like the 50s, which is terrifying.
Oh man, you know what happened in Texas. I won't talk about it now, but Google it. It's horrible.
So, but we went. But the dream is that I'm gonna start like reaching out to. I'm gonna show them the footage at Cedar Point and see if they'll like sponsor us to go.
Yeah, that's fine.
And put it on this show, because a lot of these amusement parks are kind of begging for business. Well, like not begging for business, because Six Flags was packed. But like, hey, put it on the map on the West Coast or whatever. I mean, who knows if they'll answer or not. Speaking of sponsors, okay. So this is Boones Bourbon, okay. Tyler Boone, creator, family bourbon. It's fantastic. Yeah. Now, I said Sinead refuses to drink at 9 a.m. Why? Are you refusing, or would you like to drink this with me? I feel like after our body talk and workout, we should just have a sip.
What time is it now?
It's 9:43.
Preface: he had about 3 shots before he went to Six Flags.
Yeah, before I went to Six Flags, I drank a bunch of
Did
this.
you really?
Yes. And that first, what did we go on first? The
Goliath.
Goliath. Whew, when we made that, like,
9:43.
that, in Goliath, when it like puts you around that
Yes,
circle in your body, this was about to come out of my nose.
You drank this before you went on the... Do you know that I went to Six Flags, and then, do you remember when AMC won that like bestie show? Were you? Were you?
I wasn't a part of it, but I know.
We went to Vegas.
Okay.
To go accept the award or whatever. I went to Vegas and I went to Six Flags, and I was pregnant and I didn't know it.
Harrison's crushing it.
I did the two things you never should ever do.
Drinking
Vegas,
roller coasters.
The drunkest I've ever been, for sure. I remember Ashley Mova, I had to ask her the next morning. I was like, hey, what happened?
Been there.
She was like, oh, you were like really funny. And I was like, what happened? Yeah. And then I went to Six Flags, rode all the roller coasters, rode X2.
Yeah. X2 was awesome.
Yeah.
That was my last
X2
one that I had.
was so fun.
But there's so many roller coasters that weren't open, Ikaika.
Yeah.
Like there was a
which
bunch.
one? Which ones did you ride?
We rode Joker's Revenge.
Riddler's Revenge.
Sorry. We rode Goliath. Sorry.
Tatsu,
and
X2.
X2. But when we first started, there was no lines, and then all of a sudden, all the lines just started piling up. And then
how did you feel being at an amusement park?
It felt relatively safe. Like there was hand sanitizer everywhere. Everybody was in their mask. They were like mandating masks. Like people were walking around like, cover your nose. And then there was a guy on the X2. They held up the ride because he refused to put his mask on.
Stop it.
And and he had an ankle bracelet on. We told this story last night on the show. Yeah.
Wait, how is he at Six Flags?
I don't know.
That guy is my freaking hero. He's like,
he made his weight an extra
it's deactivated for only an hour and a half. What should
Go.
we do? Go to Six Flags.
And his poor, like, really skinny friend was just like, as they got kicked off the ride. And everybody was
refused
clapping.
to put his mask on?
And I was like, Kaika, do not clap at that man. Because he has an ankle bracelet on. I don't know what it's for, but he clearly
God,
is
we are
upset.
the same person.
It's like, don't just
He was also
ignore.
like 6'2", 6'3".
Yeah, he was big, and he had a man bun.
It's the ingredients.
Everybody knows.
How the hell did he have an ankle monitor?
We don't know. I mean, Kaika and I were both like, what do you think he got arrested? It's, when like people are watching a movie for the first time and they're like, what do you think that person is? Who's this? And we're like, we're both watching it.
Yeah.
He and I were both like,
Yeah.
what do you think it's for? Do you think what do they think they're saying? And we're we don't know.
Then they start talking to the stranger behind us.
Yeah.
He got an ankle bracelet?
Dude, that's crazy. You know that person too. There, after they left, there was one person in that crowd that turned around and looked at somebody else and was like, that guy.
That's freaking guy. All right.
That's good stuff.
Hit that like button, guys. Let's get to 100 likes before the show's over. Hit that like button for Sinead and I taking a little mini shot of Boones Bourbon.
How many likes are we at right now?
53.
Oh my God.
Come on.
It's 47 more likes for this.
To
That
Sinead's
is the right
feet,
math, right?
To weight fluctuation
thank you.
and to morning bourbon.
Are we supposed to take the whole shot? All right.
Mine was a little bit smaller than yours. It's good though, right? Once it hits.
It is good. It is a little jarring.
At 9:47.
Oh God.
We did it, guys.
That is a lot.
It's good. It's really good. I'm telling you, first thing in the morning, it's just you haven't had much to eat or anything to eat at all. It's a little tight. It's a little tough.
That is
But
a
listen,
lot.
we've all been to Vegas. Everybody knows that morning whiskey's the toughest one. Then once the day takes off, whoo, little whiskey lemonade, whiskey squirts,
That's right.
hitting those whiskey squirts, baby.
Oh, God, it burns.
But it's warm. It's warming you.
Yeah, it is nice.
Warming. Yeah.
It's a good one for sure.
Yeah. Boones Bourbon, everybody. More stuff to come with Boones Bourbon. Probably going to sponsor a live event. We've got all kinds of fun stuff. So we're very excited about the sponsorship. All right. Should we do a dad joke, Sinead?
Absolutely.
What do you think? All right. Here we go, Sinead. I was going to make an abs one, but I couldn't think of it on the spot. Okay. Oh, here we go. What do you call a pudgy psychic?
Pudgy psychic?
Yeah.
A crystal ball?
Ooh, close. We're looking for a fortune teller. Yeah.
Oh, no. It's not a good one.
You don't like that one?
No.
Fortune teller? Get it? Fortune? You don't like it? Fortune? Come
Not a
on.
fan. Not a fan of that one.
Want to know why nurses like red crayons?
Why?
Sometimes they have to draw blood.
That's a good one.
Thanks. Yes. We got it there, baby.
Good one.
All right, let's do some videos that make you smile and get out of here. Because Sinead and I might be a little buzzed. It's that immediate buzz. Like, oh, okay. Let's do it. All right. Okay, so this is, what's the beaver's name again, Igaiga? It says it on there.
Maple.
Maple the beaver, okay?
Maple.
Maple got a vegetable and wood cake for her birthday, okay? And she's trying to eat the whole thing like in one mouthful. Look how adorable this little beaver is. Just eating her little birthday cake full of wood and vegetables. We love beavers here on the Good People Association.
Do we?
Yeah, well, we Beav, our friend in upstate New York, his name is Beav, Beaver Baby Furry Love on Instagram and TikTok. Yeah, this is... Oh. Kekashively almost got
You
it
guys
here.
has been drinking bourbon back there.
We got some of this Boone Bourbon. I drank in some bourbon. I missed it again.
He has to come back.
There we go. Sinead got it. All right, so that's Beav the plush. Okay. RaisingTheWildNY.com if you want to donate or become part of the... her name is Nancy. She's an amazing human. She owns a rescue habitat for animals, so she saves and rescues animals like Beav. Yep.
Can they see him? Have you shown him up close?
There you go. So Maple's friend Beav. Beaver, have you ever... Like, beavers are adorable. You should follow Beaver Baby Furry Love on TikTok and Instagram because it's adorable.
I know, this is adorable.
Ken bought the plush immediately. Yeah. He was very excited about it.
Beavers kind of freak me out. Also,
Really? Why is that?
I think anything that's like, are you a guinea pig or are you
A
a
groundhog?
dog? Seriously though, like when it's in that mid-range size, I'm like, what are you? What are you?
Is that a new bit here on the show? Are you a guinea pig or a dog? I think
Yeah,
that
it
might
freaks
be
me
pretty
out.
easy.
Dude, in the desert, I was looking at everything. I was like, what is that? What is it?
Where
Do you know?
were you? It looked very destitute.
I was in like Yucca
destitute?
Valley, Flamingo Heights, Yucca Valley, like
okay.
Landers, just outside of Joshua Tree.
Gotcha.
Literally, it is like Yucca Valley. You know, Joshua Tree is like hot and trendy. You know,
Yeah, totally.
Yucca Valley is not. Yucca Valley is not hot and trendy. It is
Just literally just hot.
Nothing, isolation. But we love it. I love it so much.
Okay.
It's so fun. Like it's so different. You really feel like you're out of California. Plus, Nils has had to work there a bunch, and we're getting ready to buy some land out there.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I say we as if I'm putting any money towards this.
It's
It's
just
really
Nils.
my boyfriend and my father. They're buying land together.
It's smart.
And then I will help decorate.
Oh.
But we're just doing it to basically Airbnb out, just to have some property out.
Smart.
Because it's up and
impossible.
coming. It's up and coming. The desert's up and coming. You know, you drive past the desert and you see like literal trash, nothing.
Yeah.
And then you come past this house that's like prefab. You could tell it's prefab, and then it's like super modern. And you're like, oh. And
I like that up and coming.
It's popping up a lot. So, anyways, yeah.
Maybe I
But
should talk to your dad and Nils. This
Yeah.
sounds like a good investment.
I know.
What I really want to do is buy like huge
And it's cheap.
acres of land.
Well, do you know it's
and-
like there's like I looked and there's like 2 acres, and it was 2 acres, and all the hookups are already there, and it was like $17,000.
That's it?
Yeah, it's insane.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, in the desert, you look at a bunch of animals and you're like, what are you? So there's
Yes.
roadrunners everywhere.
Oh, yeah, they're
right.
cool.
So roadrunners are fine. I have a bird phobia, right? But like roadrunners don't freak me out
Okay.
as much.
First of all, I'm learning about all these new phobias today on today's program.
I only have 2 phobias. Throwing up, I'm a metaphobic.
Okay.
That one I've had for forever. Seen a therapist for it. It's a real thing. Don't make fun of me. Second one.
Stop yelling at me.
Second one is my bird phobia. My bird phobia I've never seen a therapist for, but I've had it, and I have vivid memories of even how it began because I was in South Africa. And my parents took me to...
You know what I noticed real quick? I don't mean to cut you off.
No.
I noticed that you said something to Harris on your Instagram yesterday, like, you can't do that.
Yeah, I switch in and out of an accent when I talk to him.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes it's confusing looking at him. I'm like, are you American? Are you South African? What are you? But you've heard me talk to Kelly and my parents. Sure. I switch in and out of an accent.
Totally.
Yeah. But it's only certain words that you can hear it in. But anyways, my parents took me to...
an aviary.
The International House of Birds, IHOB. It's not IHOB. It's called World of Birds. World of Birds.
So WOB.
Yeah, WOB. But I like IHOB. For the longest time, I thought that's what it was called.
Yes.
Anyways, at IHOB, they have like a bunch of very like majestic birds, or it's like a sanctuary, right? So in South Africa, they really... That is so triggering.
So sorry.
Don't do that. Ikaika. I yelled at Ikaika yesterday.
It's not. The real trigger for me is the flap of the wings.
Oh.
I hate that sound. Yeah, I hate that. But
so pigeons, no.
No.
Yeah.
There was one time I refused to cross the street, and my dad was like, "You are 18 years old, cross the street." And I was like, "No." We were downtown Chicago. I was like, "I will not," because there was like 5 of them.
Don't ever go to Italy or Venice, especially.
Oh, it's terrible. I've seen those videos.
'cause they
I saw
don't
this
move.
woman putting a circle of bird feed around her the other day, and I was like,
No.
"Bitch,
Yeah.
stop it."
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like birds either. I'm not a big bird fan.
No,
not
they're
at all.
people who say they
Terrifying.
love birds, you love looking at them, but like get up close and personal with the bird. They are terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
They are out of their. The thing that scares me is like you can't like shoo a bird away. They can fly.
Yep.
Anything that has wings is like really scary to me. Anyway,
They just come back.
Yeah, so
What do you think of hummingbirds? You think they're no?
Oh, I don't like any of them.
Okay.
The other day, I jumped at a butterfly, and Nils was like, "This is getting out of control."
Okay.
Because anything with wings, it's just like it all takes me back to this one thing.
Okay.
So we're at the sanctuary. I'm walking around. I must have been 5 or 6.
IHOP.
I'm a small person. I was a very small child. Okay, very small child. And this
Poor
giant bird was up above, looking over at all the people. Okay, I'm not a tourist. I was born and raised in South Africa. You should know me. We are friends.
Okay.
It didn't, and it looked
no.
at me and it was like, "That's prey," and it swooped down, landed onto my tiny little head.
Head?
Yes, and my tiny little curly afro that I had as a 5-year-old. And it latched onto my hair and tried to lift me off the ground.
Where was this hellhole your parents took you to?
This is a real, true story.
What kind of a bird was it, do we think?
Okay, so this is the
Hawk?
argument in my family. I said it was a vulture. My dad was like, "Sinead, you've got to stop telling the story. It was not a vulture." My sister walks in. She goes, this is literally like 3 weeks ago. My sister walks in and goes, "Dude, that was a pigeon." And I was like, "Kelly, I swear to God." My dad goes, "I don't think it was a pigeon, Kelly, but I think it might have been an owl." An owl is also
owl is
terrifying.
terrifying.
Like,
They are-
It was definitely, he said it definitely was a bird of prey.
Okay.
Like it was definitely either an owl or a hawk. He said it wasn't a vulture.
This is a
Is this
whodunit.
Kelly?
I'm calling Kelly.
Call her. Do you think she'll answer?
No, she.
She's always on the phone.
Yeah.
What time is it? 9:55. This is actually. Oh, you know what? She got her second vaccine yesterday.
Oh no.
Hello.
Oh my God, she answered.
She answered.
Okay, Kelly DeFries, Josh Macuga here with your sister Sinead DeFries. Okay, so Sinead is telling this story about when a vulture attacked her head in an aviary called International House of Birds. Is this story true?
Oh gosh, it was not a vulture. It was like a pigeon.
See, I told you. This is her narrative. This is her narrative. She says it was a pigeon.
Okay,
Kelly,
how big do we think
Kelly,
the bird was? Like,
Or it was like a medium-sized bird.
Kelly, Daddy said it was an owl. He said it was an owl.
Oh, well, that's still not a vulture.
Okay, well, it's not a pigeon. A pigeon? We have
Yeah, but it was
pigeons.
gentle,
We
so,
have
like, that's where the
pigeons in
pigeon
our
is.
backyard.
so did the bird try and pick up Sinead, or did it just get caught in her hair?
I think it literally swiped the top of her head, and in her mind she got airlifted off.
You
the
know
ground.
what? This is ridiculous. She said I got airlifted. Kelly, you know what? If this
Yeah,
this
she thinks
continues,
she levitated.
Kelly, I'm honestly Like,
So dramatic.
no, I literally cannot call you anymore for backup. You've lost all privilege to call me
Well,
to be cold for
like
the
those
bird
last-
story
Did
backup.
you just notice how Sinead dips into the
Cold.
South African cold?
Yeah.
You cannot cold me.
Yeah, that was
the
it.
prompts?
You did.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
You cannot call. Okay. Thank you for the clarification here, Kelly. I thought it sounded a little dramatic, and that's coming from me, who's also pretty dramatic.
You know what?
see,
It's ridiculous.
You get it, I think.
Yeah. KDV, everybody. Thanks, Kelly.
Bye, Kel.
All right, bye.
This is ridiculous. You know what? Next Thursday I come in, we're calling my dad. He'll tell the story for real.
Oh, man.
He
Dad
will tell the
DeFries.
story about how his little angel was almost killed.
Who do you think he likes more, you or Kelly? Not love, because parents love their kids the same. Who do you think he likes more?
Kelly would say me. I think it was for a long time. It was me, just because I was like it was just the two of us.
Okay.
And I was a boy. I'm still a boy. I've always been a tomboy. So like I think that it really was me, just because we could talk about more things and get along. And Kelly was a nightmare as a teenager. No offense to her, but now I'm pissed, so it's fine. But I think that now he likes Kelly way more. Are you calling her again?
Yeah. Why is it working? Come on. Kelly.
She's like, I went back to sleep.
Oh, wait, it was. Shoot. Sorry. She might have blocked me. I don't want to talk to this guy anymore. I want to know what Kelly was like as a teenager and why she was a nightmare. There we go. Now we're talking. Do you think she'll re-answer?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Percent chance.
You've reached Kelly.
Oh, burn! She left.
You know what? My sister's the type of person to think that there's
That was
no.
a butt
yeah.
dial.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, let's do a couple more videos. There,
I guess you'll just have to take my word for it.
Oh man, because I know my parents' favorite is definitely Ben.
Really?
All right, so watch this. This is why. Don't. Did you see that? Watch. All right, he's practicing his golf swing in the garage with like a little turf mat. Do you see what happens? Watch. This is something that I would do, for sure. And dink, and it breaks the car across the street.
But I'm sorry, but like, are you dumb? That's like, what are you trying to do? Where
Well-
did you think the ball was gonna go?
No, it's not a ball. The club head breaks off the ground.
Oh, stop.
Bink.
Oh, so that's why he stands there, because he's
He's
confused.
confused.
And
Yes.
he's like, oh, that
Nope.
happened.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
whoa. Okay, you're not dumb, sir. That's just really unfortunate. That's just a bad morning.
Whew. All right. Next one.
Oh, that sucks.
Alright.
1/4 TSP.
1/4 of a teaspoon.
Watch.
1/4
This is great. Wait.
teaspoon.
I use 1/4 TSP.
1/4 of a teaspoon.
Come on.
1/4.
That's pretty damn good.
Oh my God, that's funny. That's so funny. Shame. That's so
All
sad.
right. But how many more do we
Two
got?
more.
Okay, you got two more. All right. Oh. Ugh, cat stuff.
Oh my God.
That is pretty cute.
Oh my gosh.
The
That
cat's
is
name is
so
Sushi.
cute.
Sushi. That's pretty
That's so
good.
cute. We have a cat. We took an astray.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
What'd you
but-
name him or her?
Cobain.
Cobain. Like Kurt Cobain?
Yeah.
Nice. All right.
Except it's Cat Cobain.
Oh, I like the pun. Solid dad joke. I
Thank
like that a
you.
lot. Yeah. All right, we got one more.
What the hell is that? Is that a porcupine?
Is that an armadillo?
That is an
armadillo.
armadillo.
It's a baby armadillo.
Wait, what is a porcupine and a hedgehog again? Is a porcupine?
Porcupines have more needles. Hedgehogs are a little like smaller.
I
They're
thought
furry.
hedgehogs had needles.
No, porcupines have needles. Yeah.
Wow, it's so
I
interesting.
see how it grabs, it goes. Boop.
But
This is falling in the range of animals that freak me out.
yeah, I would
You know,
say
it's
armadillos.
like, are you a guinea pig or are you a dog?
First time I went to Texas, because armadillos just run across the road. They're kind of like squirrels here, and people hit them all the time.
Well, in the desert, they have ground squirrels. They live underground because there's no trees that they can get
course.
into. They only have cacti, so they live underground, and those things look like desert squirrels. There was one that looked at me and he was like that. And I was like, whoa, what is wrong with your face? Anyways, that, and then they have desert cottontails.
Yeah, I've seen those.
And they have black-tailed jackrabbits with the
Whoa.
giant ears.
They also have fruit rats. So
Well, they have kangaroo rats. Have you seen those? They're everywhere. So I, for the longest time, was like, I didn't know there were so many chipmunks in the desert. And Nils was like, there isn't. And we were like, We went investigating. We were like, are those bouncing? We looked them up. They're kangaroo rats. They jump. They're everywhere. And I was like, oh my God. This whole time I thought I was looking at a cute little chipmunk. They were freaking rats everywhere. And they have white tails and they bounce. But
Remember when I said I
somehow
wanted
that's
to,
better
like-
than like an LA rat, you know?
when I said I wanted to maybe invest, I think the kangaroo mat might be the deal breaker.
You know what it is that every Airbnb we've stayed at, we've gone there now 4 times. Every single time, the Airbnb is booked out 99.9% of the time of the year.
Wait.
And they are renting those Airbnbs for like $900 a night, and that's why we want to buy out there. It's because we want to invest in something because it's impossible.
Oh, they're little.
They look like the jerboa.
Yeah, they're little jerboas. Okay, those I thought you were talking like the size of New York City subway rats with hind legs. Like that.
No. They jump though. They bounce. They bounce up and down. It is so freaky.
Look how big this guinea pig
Yeah,
is.
those people who have.
Nope.
That's a hell no. That is a dog.
That's like a Koopa Chabra. Koopa. What's the ones in
Chupacabra?
Brazil? The ones. That,
Chupacabra.
Chupa.
no. The ones in Brazil are called like the Canberras or something.
Oh yes, yes.
Capybaras.
Yes, those are kind of scary.
And that when they were building the golf course for the Olympics, the people were like getting attacked by Koopabaras.
Capybaras.
Capybaras.
I
Yeah.
don't know how you say it.
I don't either. But they look adorable, but are terrifying.
As a baby, they look
Oh
cute.
my God.
But
Look at
like,
that.
I mean, baby hippos are cute, and
Adorable.
hippos are the most dangerous
And they
animal
will
in the
literally
world.
rip your face off. Yeah. All right. We got through our fears today. We drank some bourbon. We talked about whiskey squirts.
Did you were literally like, did you have a whiskey squirt?
Thank you all for joining us. Sinead, you're the best.
Thanks, man.
for doing things with us and being here and being our friend.
I need to check if I'm available next week.
Let's hook it up. Sinead.
I was like, this might be the first time I can come on 2 weeks in a row.
Kyle Harlow says one of those mice picked Sinead up by her hair. Oh, that's a deep burn. That's a burn.
That is so rude.
That's a
Why don't you
burn.
call my sister and you guys can talk about me?
She's so dramatic.
What is next Thursday? The 13th?
Yes, May the 13th. May the 13th be with you. I don't know. And that whole thing kind of confused me till literally 2007, 2008.
What do you mean?
May the 4th thing. I didn't know that was a pun until legit 2006, 2007.
How do you not know that?
Because I wasn't a gigantic Star Wars fan and still am not. Like, I like it and I enjoy the crap out of all of the movies, but I'm not Ken or Mark Riley or Christian Harloff or Mark Ellis.
You obviously know May the Force be with you. So
I
stop
know that.
trying to
No.
excuse your lack
on.
of I'm not a huge Star Wars fan. Yes, you are. You've seen all the movies.
Yeah.
You know all the characters.
I didn't know there was like a Star Wars community like there is until legitimately I started working with these dum-dums.
But if somebody said May the 4th be with you, wouldn't you be like, you mean May the 4th be with you?
Yeah, I would have gotten that, but I also thought that my buddy on MySpace invented May the 4th. And I was like, dude, that's a great pun. He's like, it's Star Wars Day. He's like,
Well, I guess I
got it.
didn't realize the global impact of it all, you know.
Correct.
Until later on. But I also never used to care about Star Wars. Didn't know anything about it.
There you go. Play the sand thing and then we'll get out of here. We got over 100 likes. Thank you guys so much. 102.
We did?
Nailed it.
Thank God.
But nobody gave us $200 to see your feet, so
Sorry about it.
ain't no thing. $1 and I'll show you the bottom of my foot.
50 cents. I'll show you the little toe.
He can wink at you.
Not just the men.
Ever do. Stop it.
What are you
The
watching?
women.
Nothing. It's an ad on the
the
YouTube channel
children,
from
too.
our video.
Oh my God. I was like, this is so rude. Why are you playing that in the middle of your show?
Thank you all for joining us.
Yeah.
Are we announcing anything yet? No.
Oh, no. But I was going to say, for
What?
every week that goes
Wait, are you
by.
coming back next week?
Oh, yeah, I am.
Okay, good.
For every week that goes by, we're going to add $20 on to the $250.
$275 next week.
Yes, $25 on. I
That's-
appreciate that.
I like
since
even numbers.
Yeah, Josh put it at $250. Just like was like, oh, I know what Sinead's feet are worth. $250. Yeah, so $275 next week.
Next week.
And it's just gonna keep going up. So eventually, to see my feet, you're gonna have to spend like $10,000.
Nothing like Good Feet Thursday. Maybe Sinead, we got to do that Good Feet store thing too.
We should
talked
do
about
that
this.
because
Yes.
honestly, I heard about it and I was like, I need this because I have crazy pain in
Awful.
my feet all
Yeah.
the time.
I think, and I could legitimately think it would be like an honest thing on air, like how are your feet feeling? How is it going? It's
Yeah.
not just a commercial. We can do it.
And like, they just make the inserts you can put into any shoes.
Totally. Yeah.
Because like, don't get me wrong, I freaking love my Adidas, but like
they're flat.
Adidas are so flat.
Well, those ones, not these ones.
But even these ones are flatter than most. Like they don't have a lot of support on the inside.
Well,
You
guess who's
know?
not going to be a sponsor of the show?
Dude, Adidas is my favorite brand. Please
Well,
sponsor me.
Okay, we can. Let's. We should stop
I
insulting
love
them.
Adidas.
We were joking about Adidas. You know what really gets
What you
me
know what I
going in the
meant?
morning?
Nike. Nike's flat.
They're the worst. Also, Nike, if you want to sponsor like golf stuff. All right.
Yeah.
This is the Positivity Report. We're back tomorrow. Daniel Bridgegad, first time in studio. And then tomorrow, we had to change Josh Brady because Roxy had a family emergency. So tomorrow, Josh Brady, 2 p.m. Pacific. We're changing the time a little bit because Akaika has his second vaccine. Okay. 2 p.m. Pacific, Mark Riley versus Daniel Bridgegad in the Battle of the Pac-12, USC versus Washington. Thank you all so much for being on the show. Give the love to Sinead. She's the best. Remember, every day you choose positivity. It's an active choice. Find the good. See you tomorrow.